Hey there, welcome to my channel. On today's episode we will be talking about the most expensive glass buildings in the globe. Before we proceed, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Glass is one of the most desirable building materials in modern times. To expand, when it comes to designing a structure that is both energy efficient and aesthetically pleasing in equal measure, glass is often the answer. No matter whether you be an artist or an architect. Let's count down the top 10 most beautiful glass buildings in the world today. Number 10, the Botanical Garden of Curitiba. The Jardim Botanico de Curitiba, as it's known locally, is located in Curitiba's jaw-dropping botanical garden's beautiful greenery. Above all, the mesmeric glass structure is a hugely popular tourist attraction. Interestingly, the Brazilian public voted the Botanical Gardens of Curitiba number 1 in a 2007 poll to choose the 7 Wonders of Brazil. As a result of Abreu Assad, the local urban building designers, inspired architectural ability. In the spirit of local culture, Assad was once quoted as saying that the flag of Curitiba inspired the shape of the building, along with the beautiful gardens. As a result, the inhabitants of southern Brazil consider the Botanical Gardens of Curitiba a proud symbol of their country. Number 9, the Louvre Pyramid. Opened in 1989, the Louvre Pyramid is a stunning four-sided triangular structure sitting in the courtyard of Paris' famous Louvre Art Gallery. In somewhat of a contrast with its astonishing beauty, glass and steel are the building's only components. Incidentally, the Louvre Pyramid is now one of France's most popular tourist landmarks. Initially, French President François Mitterrand commissioned the glass structure for construction in 1984. Award-winning Chinese architect Ayo Ming Pei designed the building. Interestingly, Pei designed the structure using only glass panes and metal rods. For the most part, opening the Louvre Pyramid was a controversial act. However, the debate surrounding the Louvre Pyramid was much larger than with other glass buildings on this list, sometimes on a political level. To be specific, the structure attracted criticisms including, its modern style looked out of place. The designer, I.M. Pei, was not French, thus, wasn't in tune with the French culture. In spite of all this, as a piece of glass architecture, the Louvre Pyramid still inspires. Number 8, the Basque Health Department Headquarters. The Basque Health Department Headquarters is a stunning piece of glass architecture. Located in the business center of the Spanish city of Bilbao, the unusual, yet gaze-holding structure entered its planning phase in January 2003. Accordingly, construction of the building began in December of the following year. However, it took until February 2008 for the building to be constructed, opening its doors to the public later that year. Meanwhile, the European Union nominated the building for the Prize for Contemporary Architecture. In addition, award-winning Spanish architects Juan Colbaro and Daniel Gutierrez Zaza designed the Basque Health Department headquarters to be futuristic in style. Number 7, the Sage location, Newcastle upon Tyne, Eng. The Sage is a beautiful glass structure. Consequently, it's one of the most famous buildings in the north of England. The Sage is used as a contemporary music and concert venue and is situated on the south bank of the Tyne River. Furthermore, the Sage houses 2 large internal venues, named Sage 1 Foot and Sage 2 Feet, with capacities of 1,640 and 600 respectively. Curved glass and steel are the main components of the Sage's architecture. In addition to this, it is part of the same family as the previously mentioned Gherkin. In that, the aforementioned Norman Foster and Arup Group were the designers. The Sage is actually made up of 3 separate buildings, a giant curved glass, steel dome containing them. Thus, providing them all with insulation and soundproofing from one another to stop another venue from being contaminated by sound or vibrations. 630 St. Mary Axe, the Gherkin. The Gherkin, also known as 30 St. Mary Axe, and previously as the Swiss Re building, is located in London's primary financial district. In addition to this, the commercial skyscraper stands at 591 feet, 180 meters, tall, and houses 41 floors. Eventually, after a long planning process, the elegant glass structure opened in April 2004. This, after a construction period lasting 3 years, beginning in 2001. Interestingly, the building inhabits the former site of the Chamber of Shipping and the Baltic Exchange, buildings heavily damaged by IRA bombings in the early 1990s. Number 5, ALDAR Headquarters. The ALDA Headquarters is the name of this awe-inspiring building. In short, the building is located near Al Raha Beach in Abu Dhabi. To be more specific, the ALDA HQ forms part of large investments in the Al Raha area, which recently became a self-contained city. Perhaps unsurprisingly, the building has won multiple awards for its intelligent architecture and futuristic design, thus pushing the magnificent structure to number 5 on this list. Owners, Aldar Properties, utilize the building as an office block. Subsequently, the structure is 121 meters tall with 23 floors of luxury office space. Therefore, it is perhaps unsurprising that AED 1 billion dirhams, UAE currency, was spent to construct the building. Therefore meaning that it cost around £200 million in sterling. MZ Architects, in partnership with German company Joseph Gartner GmbH, designed the building. In addition to this, the structure is designed to look both imposing and extraordinary in equal measure. As a result, the building has a total built-up area of 123,000 square meters. The Alder HQ truly deserves its place among the world's top 10 most beautiful glass buildings. Award-winning, Stockport-born architect Norman Foster, in partnership with London-based planning firm Arup Group, designed the building. Furthermore, neo-futuristism is the architectural style employed here by Foster and his team. Referring to the modern, contemporary style the structure exudes, earning its spot in the top 10 most beautiful glass buildings. Number 4. W Barcelona Hotel. Sometimes referred to as the Sail Hotel, because of its resemblance to a ship's sail. The W Hotel in Barcelona is this writer's choice as the single most beautiful glass building in the world today. The stunning building is a fitting home to a 26-story, 5-star hotel containing 473 rooms and 57 suites. Subsequently, the exquisite glass structure is 324 feet, 98.8 meters, tall. Local award-winning architect Ricardo Bofill designed the W Barcelona Hotel, one of our time's great architects. Perhaps fittingly, the hotel is located on the entrance of the port of Barcelona, near the city's famous boardwalk, a popular tourist destination. Barcelona is a city famous for its beautiful architecture, and Bofill is on record as saying that he hopes that W Barcelona can become part of this story. A deserved number 4 spot in this writer's top 10 most beautiful glass buildings. Number 3. The National Centre for the Performing Arts. Sometimes described as the Giant Egg by locals, the National Centre for the Performing Arts is one of Asia's most impressive buildings. Specifically, the National Centre for Performing Arts is a theatre and arts centre. 5,000 people can be accommodated in 3 separate halls to watch art forms such as opera and ballet. Interestingly, the building covers an area of almost 12,000 square meters, and a serene lake encompasses the ground it stands on. French architect Paul Andreu designed the incredible glass and steel creation. In addition to this, the size and complexity of the design meant that construction of the giant dome-like structure took nearly 6 years. Specifically, construction started in December 2001. Completing the structure took until July 2007, with December that year being the month the inaugural concert took place. Number 2. Evolution Tower. This one-of-a-kind skyscraper is the Evolution Tower. The 55-story office building is 837 feet, 255 meters, high and is located in Moscow's International Business Center. However, it is a popular building among locals and tourists, who appreciate its futuristic, DNA-like appearance. Furthermore, the magnificent structure covers a total area of 169,000 square meters. Award-winning British architect Tony Kettle, in partnership with Russian architect Philip Nikandrov, designed the Evolution Tower. Interestingly, in 2016, oil and gas company Transneft bought the building for $1 billion US. Construction of the structure began in 2011. 3 years later, Moscow City Palace opened the building to the public in October 2014. To give more detail, structural expressionism and postmodernism are architectural terms used to describe the style of the building. In the opinion of this writer, there is no doubt that Moscow's Evolution Tower merits its place on this list, among the top 10 most beautiful glass buildings in the world. Number 1. The Shard. The Shard is located in Southwark, London, and is the United Kingdom's tallest building. Furthermore, the Shard is also the 5th tallest building in the whole of Europe. Consequently, the 95-story skyscraper stands at a staggering 1,016 feet, 309.7 meters. A 3-year construction period began in 2009, culminating in mid-2012, with the grand opening of the impressive structure in early 2013. Impressively, the Shard is home to over 32 different business organizations, as well as restaurants and a hotel. In addition to this, a viewing platform exists on the 72nd floor, a popular tourist attraction, aptly named The View from the Shard. Award-winning Italian architect Renzo Piano designed the Shard. Certainly, the story of how the Shard came to be is an interesting one. Most notably, Piano was said to have taken inspiration for the look of the building from railway lines, sailing ship masts, and the works of art of 18th-century Venetian painter, Canaletto. Some quarters resisted the plans for the large glass structure, for the reason that they felt that the building would look out of place, surrounded by the more aged architecture in that particular area of London. And that's all about today's episode. Hope you had a great time touring with us. If so, kindly appreciate us by subscribing to this channel. See you next time, bye.